Good evening. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. Nearly 110,000 people traveled I-70 through Summit this weekend, like the population of Pueblo out on the road. Saturday hit 43,000 vehicles in 24 hours, the busiest single day on I-70 since Thanksgiving Sunday. Tens of thousands spent hours stuck in traffic yesterday when an electrical outage closed both sides of the tunnels. Details remain slim in the case of an unidentified man suspected of beating people with a belt in Breckenridge. Breck PD confirms the man was arrested in a lodge on Peak 9 after 2:30 this morning after fleeing police on foot and barricading in a room. The investigation is ongoing. No one was seriously injured. The man does remain in custody. The hunt is on, again, for a superintendent at Summit School District. Board President Kate Hudnut on interim superintendent Roy Crawford.
We're very pleased with his performance to see if he was interested in applying to stay for an extra year, and he put a lot of thought into it and, decided at this time in his life he wants to dedicate his time to his family.
This will be the district's fourth superintendent in 2 years. The hunt for a new super begins this week, with interviews coming in early spring and selection by April 1st.
We're not looking to reinvent the wheel by any means. It'll be a lot of continuation of the great work that Roy Crawford's done this year.
The district's first search in 2020 cost the district $12,000, and this time it will not cost more than $2,900. It's all paid for by the same contract with the same search firm. Breckenridge Councilman Jeff Bergeron struck a nerve last week at Ulerfest with this comment about condoms and COVID.
The limited supply of condoms, so only take one if you are not vaccinated, because we don't want you to reproduce.
At least one Breck resident says Bergeron should apologize and resign for a, quote, bigoted and outlandish remark. The resident asked not to be named, but she has submitted public comment for tomorrow's Breck council meeting, and she plans to be there virtually. Today was opening day of jury trial for Disgraced Lake County coroner Shannon Kent, charged with multiple felonies for allegedly abandoning a corpse at his funeral home in Silverthorne. Kent is on trial with his wife, Stacy. The two face similar felonies in Lake County. This local trial was delayed by a month. In sports, the Nuggets play the Wizards tonight at 7. And in local sports, this weekend were U.S. Skimo team qualifiers at Arapahoe Basin, where Crested Butte's Cam Smith won the vertical race.
Just a really tough, fast-paced short race, like in the dark and in the cold. You kind of just have to focus on yourself and pushing yourself as hard as you can.
Oh, and then he came back the next day and won the individual.
Sure, the conditions are challenging, but we all love to ski no matter what the snow's like, so it's just fun to get out and see all the great terrain A-Basin has to offer, and just work as hard as you can, and the results will sort themselves out.
Come January, Smith travels with the U.S. team for World Cup racing in Europe, where Summit's own Grace Staberg is training now for the World Cup opener in Italy this weekend. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.